What's going on, you drug addicts? Today we're going to be doing a two-part series, and it's going to be about my experiences of getting really drunk with a certain group of friends. So let's get right into the video. So on this day I was planning to sneak out of my house, and sneaking out is a complete effort. If you live in a house, or pretty much if you live with your parents at all and you have to do the effort of sneaking out, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. It's like you're Agent 007. It's like some Mission Impossible shit, right? You're like, it's a real effort. I mean, like an extreme effort to sneak out. For me, it's different, right? It might be different for you. You might just, I walk out of the front door. For me, there's cameras in the house. They have cameras in the living room. They have cameras at the front of the house. They got cameras everywhere. They got eyes and ears everywhere, right? So the way I would have to do it is I would have to wait until I hear snoring, and then I'd make a bed dummy, and then I would go downstairs mimicking the cat's steps and hopefully not fall, which has happened before, falling down the stairs, sneaking out. And then I would have to go downstairs, act like I'm getting some water, and then like hug up against a wall and unplug the camera so that I could get my shoes and my jacket, and then I could slowly open that slider door and hope that they don't wake up to the noise of it, get out, make sure that the cats didn't get outside, close it, go outside, climb the fence, go and open the neighbor's door, like their fence door, and then I would have to close it behind me, sneak around the cameras, so I'd have to go behind cars there or just hug up on the other neighbor's driveway fucking wall, right? And I'd have to run all the way around and run like a mile just to get to my homies. So, I did that. That's what I did this day. It went pretty smoothly, as you know. I mean, I'm here talking about it, so of course it did. So I got to my homies, they said, all right, like knock on the garage or something, and I did. They didn't answer. I texted him and said, hey, I'm here, and he's like, all right, hold on. And so I had to wait like 15 minutes because I didn't know what they were doing. They were smoking is what I heard, and they're in the backyard next to the house. There's like a door you can go through on the side of the house that's like a fence. They always like smoke there because their dad's room is like all the way across from that, right? So I wait 15 minutes, and then they're like, all right, you could come. So I come inside, and these kids are wasted. They're all drunk. They're drunk. They're extremely drunk. And they're like, yo, what's up, man? And then I met some new faces, some people I saw already that I didn't really talk to and stuff. And I was like, yo, what's up, guys? I had a vape at this time, so I was like, yo, want to smack this? Like, yeah, man. So, we're all smoking. I start getting offered drinks, some weird cocktails, like some concoctions. These guys would mix random drinks they would get from the dad's cabinet, right? They would just mix like the Kraken with like UV blue and stuff. I mean, if you're desperate, it's understandable, but they would just make crazy concoctions, right? So it was like, yeah, I'll drink, of course. So, I start drinking, right? And then after that, they're like, yo, you want to smoke some? So yeah, we smoke. The dog in the backyard was being like kind of a ruckus, running around and stuff. The dog liked to watch my homie, the owner of the house. The dog liked to watch him smoke when he would. So the dog was watching us smoke, and we were smoking out of my homie's bong because at this time he was able to get like pieces like bongs and pipes. We were smoking out of the bong, he didn't have that much bud left, so we were just like going off the little bit that's left. Some friends were like pitching in a little bit that they had and stuff, and we were just smoking. I mean, I got pretty cross already because I wasn't smoking all too often at that point, and I also don't extremely like drinking all too much. I don't really like getting drunk all that much. It's just it's not that much fun. I like getting buzzed, but buzzed and drunk are polar opposites. I mean, if you're buzzed, you're enjoying yourself. If you're drunk, you're stumbling, you can't walk, you can't talk, and you're about to throw up. That's drunk, all right? And I don't like that part. So at this point, I was pretty buzzed. I didn't smoke that often, so my tolerance wasn't that high. So I was also pretty high at this point. And we finished smoking. We were just talking, messing around and stuff. This one friend of mine, he's a little bigger. He wears glasses. He's okay. He's gonna join the military soon. He's been wanting to for a while, so he can't smoke. So every time something like that happens, he just gets extremely drunk, which is not fun. And we decided, hey, let's go on a walk. Why not? Let's go on a walk. So we go out on a walk. We walk around the neighborhood and stuff. And this friend that I'm telling you, let's call him John. Let's call him John. The whitest name I could think of, because he's a white person. He's not white, but he's a white person. So John is he's walking around with his shirt off and stuff. He's like, oh, I want to take off my shirt. He's always wanted to try to fight people. If you know who those kids are in high school, they always want to fight. Even if you're homies with them, they're like, yo, want to fight? Like, no, I don't want to fight. Why do I want to fight? I don't want to fight, right? So, you know, we're walking with John and stuff, and we decide to go to the ditch where we used to smoke, like during the day and stuff. It would be a good spot. I think the neighbors would really smell it, because they would always like come outside while we're smoking. They wouldn't say anything. They would just like let us be aware of their presence by like making noises and stuff. But we didn't really care. They didn't seem to care that much, you know. And at this point, it was like 3 and 4 in the morning. It was like 3 in the morning. It was pretty late, honestly. And so we were just chilling over there, mainly because we didn't want to like wake up my friend's dad or anything like that. So we just decided it would be safer at the ditch to be loud or whatever. And so, you know, we're just chilling over there. We decided we could smoke a little bit more. So we're smoking and stuff, talking. You know, we have a lot of experiences down in that ditch. So we're just reminiscing, you know, bullshitting. And my friend, John, this guy is wild. He was so drunk. He had his shirt off, and he ended up like laying on the ground. And there was snow on the ground at this time. So this guy laid face down and ended up passing out while we were smoking. And then when we decided we need to get up and leave, we're like, yo, John, wake up. And this guy's passed out on the ground. He's asleep, face down in the snow. He was that drunk. The cold wasn't affecting him. He didn't care. John was just fucking doing whatever he wanted. And he decided he wanted to go to sleep, so that's what he did. This man is wild. I'll tell you right now, this guy is wild. And boy, do I have some stories involving this guy. So we decide we should like leave and stuff. So, you know, we get up, we get out of the ditch, we go back to my homie's house, and, you know, we're really just talking. All the friends went inside and slept. My homie made John go inside and go to sleep or do whatever. This kid was wilding right now. I mean, I don't want to get in trouble with him around, you know. You know, just me and my homie are hanging out at this point. We're just smoking a little more and watching some Goblin. Hey, Goblin hits different when you're high, when you're drunk. Goblin just hits the perfect amount, the perfect way. I feel like Goblin is perfect to watch while you're tripping on Sid. I mean, Goblin is a great, I love this. I love his content, man. He's great. And if you're a fan of Goblin, then what's going on, man? So am I. Anyways, we were just like smoking and watching Goblin's new video, and we were just talking at that point. And we ended up just chilling there for quite some time. I mean, I think an hour or so. We were just like talking, walking around a little bit after we smoked. I was pretty crossed. My homie, I don't really know how he was feeling, but I know he was definitely high at this point. And his bong was a bit new, so I'm sure he was still kind of getting used to like smoking out of a bong. I definitely was, because that was the first couple of times I smoked out of his bong. So I was kicked. I was gone. Getting high off of a pipe compared to a bong are different as well. It's very different. So I decided I'm gonna head back to the house, and that's what I did. I dapped my homie up. He was like, yeah, you should probably go. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So, you know, I have to make this whole trek by myself crossed. So I have to walk like a whole mile or something just to get back to my house. And I'm walking all the way back. I'm scared some like monster is gonna pop out of the sewers or something, because that's just how I am sometimes. I was freaking out. Am I gonna get kidnapped? Is there some serial killer that's running loose around here or something? Walking all the way back. And I finally make it back to my house. And I have to climb over this fence. I feel like a whole hot air balloon trying to dodge a jet fighter plane or something. I feel like a whole Oompa Loompa, bro, trying to get over this. And I finally make it over. I feel like I'm about to break it while I get over it, but I finally get over this thing. And then I gotta go through the bag. I feel like I opened it too loudly. I opened it very quickly. I didn't even care. I like stumbled inside. I closed it. I closed the slider door. I got my shoes off. I got my jacket off. And I put it over where I was supposed to put my shoes. And I put my jacket on it, you know. And then I plug in the camera, walk over like I'm getting some water, walk back upstairs, and you know, I finally made it home. When I plug in that camera and I don't hear anything and I'm not freaking out, then I know I'm fine. That's the end of part 1, guys. Make sure to tune in for part 2 if you guys are interested, if you want to hear some more shit-faced shenanigans. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.